like go from there, which sounds like a good idea to me. But yeah, we literally just left off right in here. Hopefully the audio is okay. If it's too, it might be a little low right now, only because we're in kind of like a little quiet part of the map. How many times is he gonna die on stream today, chat? That's actually, let's do a prediction. Let's do a prediction. How about you guys want the over under at, you guys wanted it three or more, 3 or less? How does that sound? We'll do it. We'll do it. Hold on. Do multiple. Oh, I forgot I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll do. Okay, so we'll do. Guys, we're talking about Link, by the way. If I end up perishing, this isn't going to count. Doesn't count. Well, we can count it. We can count it. All right, let's go with 0. Let's go with 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to put more as an option. I'll put more as an option. There should be a new widget here as well. So let's see. Let's see how this... We'll do 5 minutes. I almost did 10, but I'm like, what if something happens in between? Let's see if it pops up on screen. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I don't know if it's popping up in chat for y'all, but it did the little sound. But yeah, there is the prediction. The prediction should be up, so everybody can get there. Everybody can gamble their points if they want, man. Everybody can gamble their points. All right, let's focus on leveling up a little bit first, and then we'll go back in here. Surely there's some more shrines like this way. So let's go over towards the Woodland Tower. Let's go over towards the Woodland Tower. And we'll get our stream started with Zelda. We'll get things going here. Guys, scale of 1 to 10, how's our day doing? We all good? Everybody chilling? I admittedly I only watched a little bit of the NASA stream today. But I did see a fair amount of it. A 3? Yeah, we gotta pump those numbers up, dude. Just because was it because you were baking in the panking lot? Oh wait, Maui was not raid. Okay, I understand what was going on here now. I read too far back. Amber, a 7. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. Meowie, sorry for inadvertently saying that you had a bad day. I know now that that's not the case. 7.2, big enough. Big enough, dude. A 1? Yeah, Laura, I'm sorry to hear about your I'm sorry to hear about your window. That sucks. That really does suck. Knight's Claymore. Okay, we'll take that. Just had to one up me. Yeah, I guess he did. This guy likes going and not even this guy likes going live and not even letting me know. Are you in the Discord, man? What's going on here? What do you want from me? If you're in the Discord, there's an alert. And if you have the Discord muted, set it to @everyone or @only. What do you want from me? Right, homing pigeon. Oh. Yeah, we shot that down. We shot that down. It got into Rager airspace and we got rid of it. We got rid of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The pigeon will no longer be coming home to roost. How are you from 1 to 10? What up, Justin Gold? I would put myself at a solid 8.1. Solid 8.1. A solid 6 coming home from work, so now we'll get better. There we go, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll take a 6. Feeling a 5 right now. Okay, that's right in the middle. We'll take that. I feel pretty good. Like an 8.1. 8.1. I did a little. Also, I'm believing you, Brian. Don't let me down. Okay, I'm gonna try really hard. I should probably feed Link though, huh? Now that I'm walking around like this. Okay, hold on. What's happening? Eat them. Eat, Papa, eat. Yo, what up, Andrew? How are you doing today? Sorry, Tiff. I hope you feel better. Yeah, the guys, we all gotta pump these numbers up. We'll do it in stream today. It's okay. We'll all chill. We'll all chill. Only working 4 hours? Hell yeah, dude. I was just thinking to myself today. I was like, I need a vacation. Like really. I haven't had a vacation or like scheduled time off. I mentioned this yesterday on stream. Since like September, or maybe even it was whenever I was at we're at TwitchCon in okay, maybe October. October was the last time I really had like some time off, so I'm good at an 8. Dude, an 8 is fantastic. An 8's a pretty damn good day. Rudolph reference, me? Yeah, I probably have a red nose right now. Because I'm going on a small vacation tomorrow. Dude, hell yeah. Use your PTO? I will. I will. I've just been... I don't like taking time off when it's the winter. For the most part. Oh, eat, Papa, eat. Yeah, sorry. That's been one of my vocal stems lately. Eat, Papa, eat. Yes, it is. Yeah, my mom does too. My mom says it to my dad. I don't like taking PTO in the winter up here because it's just like, where am I going to go? It's always just snowy. Low-key have this urge to go on vacation to Ireland and not take the return flight. Ooh, Ireland sounds kind of... Ireland sounds kind of nice. I let everyone else fight over summertime off. Yeah, you know, I don't usually end up taking too much summertime. I think I usually do... I think I'll usually do a week in the summer. Or like I usually do an extended weekend, like when we do like LobsterCon and stuff like that. I'll usually take like five days, or just so everybody knows, I have to work like usually at least 2 weekend days a month. So I'll usually take those off as like a paid time off period. So I'll usually have like 5 days off straight of work, which is nice, A majority of December is the best time to work in my line of work because, especially because in my role, we are hourly, which is really, really nice. We get a bunch of overtime and all of our busy time is done because we ship the product and then we're not really shipping product in December because we're just focused on like a lot of the holidays and like the holiday rush. So it's kind of like the getting back to normal period. So it's really, really nice to have that kind of time banked. Yeah, mine does roll over in some capacity, but I've learned over time it's worth it more to use it than to just let it roll over, you know. Take like 2 weeks around Christmas, might as well get paid to do nothing while everyone else is off, then take fair weather PTO. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just at least at the company that I'm at now, I'll take like a few days off, but I don't take vacation time. New fiscal year is in October for you? What the hell? Ours is February. February. I have no normal arrows. Okay. That was a terrible shot. July. Dude, fiscal years are crazy. I didn't realize so many companies were just like, yeah, man, just like, let's just have our fiscal year here. You know what I mean? Oh, the government. That makes a little bit more sense. Okay. Yeah, well, at least, Di, where you're at, I imagine, like, December's probably a nice time to take vacation time, right? Because it's not too hot. Whereas, like, here, if I took it in December, like, it would be, unless I was traveling, it would be terrible. Like, if I was going somewhere warm, it would be really, really nice. Can you? I don't even know where I'm headed right now. Where is this? Oh, we're going into parts unknown. Okay. We'll go ahead and get this Korok, even though actually, no, I don't need these. I know there's a Lionel over there. I'm not even gonna go after that thing right now because I know because they have points on me. I gotta be smart about this. I gotta be smart about it. Hope you meet Kane in parts unknown. I'm just joking. Kane. It's usually cold as fuck here, at least for me, so going down south is very nice. What's like the average... Oh, that's true. You can just kind of like hop over the border too, right? What's usually the temperature there in December, if you don't mind me asking? Because here in December, the temperature is usually like 20 Fahrenheit or below. So I'm like... Or like around freezing. It's also in the 30s a lot too, but... Not really great for like going outside and like enjoying things, you know? It's usually, all right, dude, you're gonna take your time off and you can play video games or catch up on movies, TV shows, whatever. Ooh, there must be a shrine right over the hill here. It's about the same in December. Aren't you in Texas? That's crazy. I could have sworn you were in like a nice warm part of Texas. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Mount Rushmore vacation spots you have yet to visit. Dude, Andrew, that's a really good question. Yo, what's up, Ice? How are you doing today? Thanks for checking in, bro. That's a good question. Because obviously there is staying stateside. Or even North America. And then there's the rest of the world. My number one that I've wanted to visit since I was a kid, and I don't think I would do it without like a guide in some capacity, so I could get the most out of it because it's just so large and expanse, is I've always wanted to go to the Amazon rainforest. Like, that sounds really cool. I was obsessed with like learning about the different biomes and stuff like that in elementary school, and I always wanted to visit. I always wanted to visit there. It would always seem super, super cool. So that would be on my list, I think. Yo, what up? I would probably go with... I think I would like to go somewhere in Africa. Maybe like Kenya, where there's like lions and stuff like that, to experience that. Like, that would be cool. Like, take a nice like safari kind of like adventure. Like, get driven around, have a guide again. Like, again, I would need a guide for these because they're just so expansive. There's so many things to see, right? If I was younger, I would have said France, but the number one... Do you guys know that Paris is the number one city in the world that consistently people are like, I wish I had gone somewhere else instead of Paris for vacation? Isn't that crazy? Because I feel like Paris has been so romanticized in time. You know what I mean? Like, you just look at it in like all the movies, everybody wants to go to Paris, or a lot of people want to go to Paris, stuff like that. So if I was younger, I would say that. Okay, so I still have two more. Okay, so far I have the Amazon rainforest and like Kenya. Maybe because it's romanticized so much. Yeah, that could absolutely. Maybe it's because I think it's more, I don't know, a lot of people get disappointed with the number of things to do there from what I've heard, but that's just me. French is lit, but I'd suggest learning at least some French if you want to go. Yeah, I haven't actually said my number one that I would travel to that wouldn't be as crazy of like a travel, and that's Japan. I actually started learning a little bit of Japanese today. It's very limited. I know like 6 words, but I know how to say kudasai. Kudasai means please, or can I please have. So like kudasai gohan to mizu, which is rice and water. Or you could even say it like sushi is just sushi. Very, very easy. But yeah, I started learning it a little bit because I would like to go. I would like to see the cities in Japan. I would like to see the... There's a lot of things I want to see in Japan, man. But a lot of the historical stuff, like that seems the coolest to me, by far. But yeah, I started learning it a little bit. And then the last one I would pick, this is a tough question. Least favorite part of the Europe trip? Yeah, I hear that a lot, man. I really do. Uh-oh. How did they do this? Yo, what up, Karma? Japan is on my Mount Rushmore, as it should be, dude. It's fun. It seems like it. I've never been there, but I've heard good things. The thing that I would do, if I go to Japan, I would absolutely be on my best behavior because of all of the morons that have been there in recent times. Sucks to say, but there are a lot of people who take advantage of the kindness and other aspects of Japan. I'm not saying that's everybody. But yeah, I would be very cautious. Stream and harass strangers, dude. You're just like Johnny Somali. And then maybe for my last pick, I think I might go with I'm going to try to pick something stateside because there's a lot in the US that I also haven't seen. And there's a lot to see in the US, man. There's a lot to see in the US. I didn't know that would happen. Look up Eze or is that in France or something? I've never even heard of that. But yeah, I've been good, Karma. Thank you for asking. I've been very, very good. Okay. Hold on. Focused. Focused. There we go. I would love to go to Alaska. I would love to. That's also a place that I would need a guide. Like, desperately. Because it's so big. I would love to go to Alaska. Okay. My last one, if it's stateside. I mean, admittedly, I'm doing this vacation later this year. I'm doing this vacation later this year, and that's to go to, like, the Yellowstone Grand Tetons Glacier National Park area. Like, that's been a dream of mine for a long time, and I'm actually getting to... I forgot to turn this again. God damn it. Up in my area? Dude, that's where you're from? Dude, that's pretty sick. What the hell? Yeah, I'll be up there later this year. I don't know exactly when. It'll be pretty cool, man. Is that going... Okay, now that's facing the right way. Pretty close to Glacier. I might have to hit you up about questions on renting a goddamn van, dude, because I'm trying to get, like, a van for, like, 6 people. So, yeah, that would be my choice. It's Glacier, Yellowstone, Glacier, Yellowstone, Grand Tetons. That would probably be, like... Drive say people drive really scary up here. Yeah, I believe it. Luckily, so do people in Massachusetts, so... Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follow on TikTok. But yeah, I will definitely take advantage of you living there and having a little bit of an idea. Yo, thank you for the heart as well. Thanks for the heart on TikTok. I don't need the chest because I've already played this game, so I'm really... In fact, I've played through it a few times, so I'm not as dependent on it. Washington would also be cool. I'll go back once we get out of this shrine and read other people's answers, by the way, because I know a few people shared theirs, so... Just give me a moment. Okay. I've ever been in, but there's not much to do. Can I be honest? The most beautiful state that I've ever been to, and I've been to quite a few now, but not just having driven through, but just experienced. I think I have to give it to California, man. I think I do. There's just so much to do there. The state is so diverse, and it's in the different regions, the mountains, the beaches. Fuck the cities. I don't really care about most of those, if I'm going to be completely honest. But there's just so much to do in Cali. Like, it's basically never ending. Tiff said, Spain, Australia, Italy, and for an American choice, San Francisco just seems really cool. Those are some good answers. I would love to visit San Fran at some point. Would definitely love to visit there at some point. Again, I know I just said fuck the cities, but just to stop, you know, a quick day trip. If we're going to France, I'd pick some coastal cities. Yeah, that's fair. Like, isn't Nice coastal? Isn't that near, like, Italy? What are you doing? Right now, we're leveling up Link in Breath of the Wild. Yo, thank you for the rose. Thanks for the rose on TikTok. Glacier would be the best place to go in Montana? Really? Have you been there? Have you been there before? Beautiful mama. Wish I had more experience in California. Only ever went to the LA airport. Dude, you have to go, man. You have to go. Dude, why didn't the alert play? Hannah, you got robbed. I'm sorry. It may be April Fool's, but 49 months is no joke. Seriously, Hannah, thank you. Number one, thank you for the 49 months. And on top of that, thank you also for the tier 2. That is insane. And I'm genuinely, I will say this. I was so happy the day that you responded when I reached out to you, like, what was it, 3 years ago now? Just to check in and stuff like that. And I'm so happy, genuinely, that you made your way back here. So happy. Genuinely. You are one of the kindest people on this website. I do believe that. And Andrew's cool too. I live in Montana. Yo, really? Okay. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there in that whole region later this year, so I'm very, very excited. It's gonna be my first experience out there. I've been to Cali a few times now. Alex is actually out there right now. One of my best friends. But no, that's sick. Oh yeah, happy April Fools, everybody. I need to get out to Montana. I need to get out of Montana. The state is so challenging to live in. I just imagine it being so expansive. The only thing is I'm from Missouri. Ooh, so you got some, you know, the two big differences. You know the big difference between the two. Go check out, is it pronounced butt or is it boot? I never knew how it was pronounced. The only thing is I'm from Missouri. Have you been to like Kansas City and stuff like that? What's going on with countries and states in that? Can you expand on that? I strive to be cool like 2005 Carlito. Just spit an apple out, dude. You got it. You got this. You got this. Butte, that's right. Or like Butte. Oh, it is Butte. You're right. You're right. You're right. I remember hearing that now. Like, what are you talking about? We're talking about traveling, bud. What's your top 4 places that you would want to go on vacation right now? We like to refer to it as Mount Rushmore because Mount Rushmore is like an American thing. So Americans usually get that reference. Gotcha. Okay. Got you. Springfield. Between mountains. That's a lot of the places, you know, it's interesting. Some of the mountain towns in New Hampshire are like that. You're just surrounded by mountains, and then in the center of it there's just like an old, for those that don't know, I'm from New Hampshire. So, you'll just like look all around, there's mountains everywhere, and then there's just like an old little ski or like mountain like logging town and stuff like that. I went to Butte once and there was a giant hole in the middle of town. Haley, I believe that. Like they call it a Butte hole. The big Butte hole. Dude, I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Toxic ass pit. Wait, this actually exists. Wait. Just gotta do this. Haley, hope you're having a nice day today. Your sister was very proud because she was popping off on our Reddit post asking about a food co-op. Now, here's the thing. I had to ask her what a food co-op was because I didn't know what that is. But she was very excited about it. How toxic? That's crazy. What the hell? Shout out to birds, man. We love birds here. I grew up in Kansas. I grew up in KC. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Not exactly a Chiefs fan, but that's okay. Pat's fan here, so I'm just a little salty over some of the last few years. France, I'm basic, but I also know a good bit of French. Iceland, New Zealand, and maybe Brazil. Okay. It's a fun... Okay, so you're not... Honestly, Gabby, we both have, like, Brazil. I imagine, along with Brazil, you'd probably want to see some of the rainforest, too, right? Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I know Brazil has a fair amount of the rainforest contained in it. Italy, America... Oh, the world... During the World Cup? Yeah, that would make sense. Spain and Turkey. Spain, I almost added on my list, too. I almost added Spain. It was pretty close to adding that. Okay, this could be a little bit of a challenge. Other stuff, yeah, there's a lot to do in Brazil, which is cool. Yo, thank you for the checking in, Zoe. What's up, bro? Scared? My Rushmore, Germany, Ireland, Colorado, and California. Colorado's great. Colorado's great. I've been there plenty of times, and I love California, so that's sick. By the way, welcome in everybody on TikTok. I know more and more people are coming through here. Yo, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Just south of Springfield is Branson, Missouri. Dude, I've never heard of that before. Changes. Oh, yeah. You know, if I saw a recent video of somebody traveling somewhere, I'm changing my answer 100%. 100%. Amber, Germany has been on my list for a long time, but specifically like a small Bavarian town. Also, Andrew, if you haven't been to San Diego, I highly recommend it. It's a great city. It's one of only a handful of places that I would actually consider moving to now that I've gotten a little bit older and I've been a little bit choosier on where I would move. But San Diego is on that list 1000%. Do not let the blood moon go while I'm climbing, please. A castle? Welcome in, Milk. The Mario Galaxy... Dude, I'm seeing it tomorrow. Gamer, please do not spoil it. For the love of God, do not spoil the movie. I'm gonna be so angry at you. I'm seeing it tomorrow. Don't spoil it. I just want tacos and golf in San Diego. That does sound like a vibe. You can definitely... So starting with April Fools. All right, you got my ass, dude. You got my ass. I've been wanting a travel YouTuber for a good year now, and every video I'm like, I need to go to that country I just saw. I can't recommend enough. I'm gonna give... Listen, this guy does not need a shout out, and many of y'all have probably heard of this guy. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, got it. Yeah. One of my favorite channels that I watch is Peter Santanello. If you guys don't know who he is, he does not only the US, but he does like a lot of the other places in the world, and he goes to a lot of places that are not really visited in the US. He did a Finland one recently. but I highly recommend it. I'll just I'll drop his link in the chat. He's really, really interesting. And and one of the cool things is he goes and he adventures on his own, but in a lot of his videos, he also finds a local that has lived there like their entire life. And they tell them about the town, the different areas, the different sightseeing stuff. It's really, really cool, man. It's really, really cool. Chica Tower. Just on the western side of Branson is a place called Silver Dollar City. I've heard of Silver Dollar City. I've never been there and I've never seen it, but we had a place here like that was called Six Gun City. Never been to Scotland. Never been to Scotland. I would love to go one day. I just know the rolling hills there would probably change my life a little bit. I've never experienced anything quite like Scotland, I can say. I would say, if anything, the closest thing would be the golden rolling hills in California. That's about it. That's about it. Which, there's a lot of them. If you guys have not been on a road trip in Cali, you're going to experience a lot of nothing in between a whole lot of things. So, I really want to go to Pennsylvania. Philly seems such like an awesome city. I would love to go to Philly for a little bit, for sure. I would love to go to Philly. I'd roll you down the hills. Yeah, dude, throw me in a barrel and do it. Yo, what up, Fritz? How are you doing today, man? I hope you're having a good one. All right, let's see here. Imagining Hannah suggesting a vacation, Andrew being like, but can I golf there? Yeah, I threatened for a couple of years that I was going to do, I can never remember what it's called. There's a really famous golf course in San Diego, and I said, you know what? This is not worth it. It's way too expensive. I actually looked at the price for like a solo tee time. I think it was like $500. Torrey Pines, yes. It was expensive, and I was like, nope, not doing that, dude. I did walk through the Torrey Pines Park, and that was really cool. It's quite high. If only it was a bird, man. This is Justin right here. This is Justin. This is how I imagine him. No, I'm just kidding. Where did you come from? Don't scare me like that. How did you get up here? Yo, sounds good, Karma. See you later, bud. Though I suppose you could ask me the same question. You see, I've dedicated my life to the study of birdmen. Their flight mechanics fascinate me. Given their weight, should be physically impossible for them to fly with wings of their size. I just don't get it. I was standing on the ground watching the skies when suddenly this tower erupted beneath my feet. Been standing up here since with no way to get down. But my misfortune is a blessing in disguise. You see, this tower is the perfect place to observe birdmen in their natural habitat. Now that you've climbed up here, how do you get down without falling? I suppose you're stuck here too. I'll just fly down. What? You can fly? You can fly like a bird? Like a birdman? Is that true? I thought it was impossible for Hylian to fly like a birdman. It's more like gliding, isn't it? That's still a step in the right direction. If I can analyze your glide distance and trajectory, it might help us understand the science of birdman flight. Then maybe one day, I'll finally realize my dream of becoming a bird. I actually don't like this guy at all. He's annoying. Would you mind participating in a short research study? I can see how far you can glide. Yeah, let's do it. Enough of you. Why do I have to pay him? Also went to DC in the city of New York with my dad. Dude, I've never been to Washington, DC. Isn't that crazy? I opted, instead of doing the DC trip in middle school. Which tower is this? That one is the Ridgeland Tower. That's the Ridgeland Tower. I opted for the... What about January 6th? Guys, I was not live on January 6th. I do have to admit. Guys, you know, if I was there on January 6th, I would have streamed it. That's how you can prove I wasn't. That's how you can prove it. Everybody's heard about the bird. But yeah, we had like, we couldn't really afford it to go to DC at the time, or to send me there, especially on like a solo trip. So I did the local, like, little, what is it? They did like, dude, what are they called? I'm like blanking on the name. Field trips. There we go. I think I even just said the word. I did like the local field trips. Here's your 21 rupees. Okay, sick. Okay, 50 rupees. Hell yeah. I went there in Philly, loved both. I'm doing my first playthrough of Breath of the Wild. User. What the hell? Really? Dude, it is one of the greatest games of all time. I firmly believe that. So I hope you enjoy it. Take your time with it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Not sure about my top 4, but Istanbul for sure. Istanbul. It's a very unique answer. I actually really like that. I really like that answer. I've never considered it. Maybe I have to look into a little bit more of it. I have heard it's very beautiful. Heard it's very beautiful. The Finger Lakes? That I have never heard of. Finger Lakes. Very fearful of my gas stove right now. Hannah, not Hannah, sorry. Amber, what's going on with your gas stove? It's your first Zelda game since Ocarina of Time? Yeah, it's much different. It is much different. It's open world, right? The best tip I can give is see here in... Hit the start menu and adventure log. The best thing you can do is make sure you check out the main quests. The main quest tab. The shrine quests. And when you hit A on them, or you hit B, well, you hit A on them, you can either set it or unset it, and it will track it on the map. Which admittedly, I should be doing. If we're gonna be honest. So I'm gonna set that one right there. We're probably gonna go to Goron City in a little bit, but it's a good way to track everything. Why is it popping so often and it smells like gas? Yeah, that's normal. That's usually pretty normal. At least, especially if it's like freshly filled. But if it does it when it's off, that's really the issue. NYC's cool, Gabby. For a while I wanted to live there. But I don't know, man. I think I've grown to enjoy a lot of quiet versus loudness and the hustle and bustle. I feel like NYC is a young person's city that they want to go out, especially on like the weekends and like do all these things. You know what I mean? I think I'm past my prime in that aspect. There was a rainbow over the Wawa here. I wish I took a photo of it. You're a hilarious guy. You know that? NYC's cool though. If you have to go to like Times Square, then do it. I've personally never been, and I've been to New York like 7 or 8 times now, like driven from New Hampshire and everything like that. It's a really cool city. There's a lot to see. Yeah. It's also very expensive to live there. Not even just live there, but even staying in an Airbnb, it's very expensive too. I didn't know that. That will save a lot of time. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It helps a lot, especially compared to Ocarina, where you're kind of on your own unless you have a guidebook, right? Takeaway pizza. I don't think I have any reason to go to New York City. Really? There's a ton of great museums. So if you don't like museums, I guess that's one thing. But like, I would argue pound for pound in the United States, at least, I'd find it hard pressed for anybody to name a city that has, well, maybe DC, that realistically has like better overall museums than New York City does. That's just my personal opinion. Whoop. Easily the best the best thing I enjoyed in New York City was all the museums. I never went to any of the sporting arenas though, which y'all would think with how big of a sports fan I am that I would have, but I didn't. What's up, storyteller? Went too far. What up, Text? Text, you getting ready for your big Vegas trip? You getting ready for your big Vegas trip? Dude, Divendall, you changed your color. You changed your name color. Throw me off, man. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I never went to Christmas market either. I spent a lot of time in Brooklyn. Spent a lot of time in Brooklyn. I feel like I need to see the Met. The Met's really cool. I took some great pictures in there. For the most part, when I'm in museums, I don't take a lot of pictures. I kind of just like observe a lot of things. I put my phone away and just kind of like zone out. I don't mind throwing like my iPod. I'm getting an iPod again, which is why I said that. I don't mind throwing like my phone on, you know what I mean? And like Apple Music and like streaming music while like observing it, because I feel like it just kind of fits, man. Especially if you can find a podcast about it. I got to see the Twin Towers, which was cool. Dude, that must have been incredible, man. That must have been incredible. Yeah, I was like way too young to have experienced New York City at that time. I was way too young. Scientifically ugliest color. I mean, scientifically, I believe that as well. It was not pleasing to the eyes. Or Germany has the best Christmas markets. They are beautiful. I've seen some really cool ones there, and I think in like Switzerland. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the new. There's a famous New Hampshire one. I can't remember if it's in Portsmouth or if it's up in the mountains. Where is this? This is from 2024. Oh, it's Tuscan Village. Oh, there is one in Portsmouth. Let me see if I can find some pictures, though. Portsmouth is a few towns over. Again, it's not the extravagance of, like, the German ones or anything like that, but it is really, really cool. Let's see. It's not really any great overhead pictures here. I've seen better pictures than this in Portsmouth and stuff, but... Let's see, hold on. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I don't think any picture's gonna do it justice. Here's like a small glimpse of like part of it. This was in... I don't even know where this is. This is not in the US. What the... Oh, no, it is. This is Portsmouth. I'm sorry. This is Portsmouth. This is Portsmouth right here. They do like the downtown all up and everything like that. I learned of the towers the day it happened. I barely knew what New York City was. I mean, it was a world-changing event. It was a world-changing event. Everybody learned about it. Un-American? Are you talking to Arlek? It's so funny. I was only 10. Yeah, I would have been... I think I was 8 or 9. I think I was 8 or 9. Are we winning? We stay winning. We stay winning. I did get lost in Central Park. Central Park's really cool, too. It's just so big. There's a picture of me dabbing in front of a statue at the Met because I was so mature and respectful when I was younger. Dude, we all did shit like that. Don't even worry about it. We all did shit like that. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, so I mean, we're making some pretty good progress on here. With okay, so we need 2 more for a power up, I think. What do y'all think for the next one? Should I do a heart or should I do stamina? I feel like I've been neglecting stamina in this playthrough. We're gonna go back up here, see if we can see any shrines. Canadian? Yeah. I know you're Canadian. And I'm sure Divendal did too. He's just a troll. He's just a troll. We all need it. Guys, what would Twitch be without a troll? Which reminds me. Did y'all see the Twitch homepage? They did a little throwback. What up, Dan? They did a little throwback to the old Twitch. If y'all don't know what it looked like. When I joined Twitch, this is what it looked like. Okay? This is what the homepage looked like. Look at this. It was so strange, dude. It was so strange. You had the big player and then the small players around this. It suggested like game categories in there because realistically, is that for real? This is really what it looked like. Yeah. This is really what it looked like back in the early 2010s. I remember the Halo category was here because it was like Halo, League of Legends was on here. CS:GO was usually on there. Actually, I don't know if even League was on there at that point yet. I don't even know if that was on there at that point yet, but they usually did that and then like Mario speedrunning. Those were kind of like the big ones. Welcome in everybody on TikTok. I hope you all are having a good day today. But yeah, man, it was weird. It was really weird. Looking back now, is the discoverability better? Not really. It's kind of exactly the same. In fact, if anything, they showed off more streams on the homepage of like not unfollowed, but non-followed accounts and stuff like that. In the final year of high school, our year went on a trip to Berlin. Dude, that's sick. What the hell? I think for a few years in school, we did trips to Germany as well, and we also did trips to... They didn't do Mexico. They used to do Mexico. And then I think they did Spain. I think those were like the big 3. Mexico was more of a like I think they did that in middle school. Because I know they used to bring people to see like the different like the bulls and like the matadors, which is weird. I guess one of the classes ended up seeing a guy get gored, which was kind of crazy. Deserved, by the way. If you're a matador and you're in there with a bull, whatever happens, bro. I wish YouTube was a little more like the older one. The recommended felt better somehow. Everything's so driven by algorithms, which is exactly why I got an iPod, so I can control a little bit more control. Not all of it, because I like it for discoverability. But I just like the concept of being able to curate and build my own playlist and everything like that with iTunes and I listen to a lot of full albums anyway, so I'm excited to get that whenever it gets delivered this week. Well, I was rooting for the bull, to be honest. I know that's bad. Die, I completely agree with you. I'm on your side, dude. Okay, I admit it. You helped me. I didn't need it, so don't expect any thanks, but you can have this if you want. Do the monster extract. Okay, that's the first one we've had of the monster extract. I went to high school in Florida, so every out-of-town trip was Disney. I don't think our school did any Disney trips. It's pretty far. It's pretty far. I've been expanding my CD collection. Dude, Haley, what was your what's some of your recent pickups? I'll show you guys the iPod I got. Sorry, I'm like going off track again. Talking about myself. Talking about myself. Lots of Radiohead? Hell yeah. This is the one I got. Hold on. It is... We'll just show this one. We'll just show this one if we can. Actually, this is the exact company I got it from. This is the exact company I got it from. So this is Elite Obsolete Electronics or something like that. So it's the black, kind of like smoothed over one. It is the cover flow, which when you do like the touch circle and it like cycles through the albums, it has the album covers. And I got a custom black back, so it hides some more of the scratches versus the silver, which if you even breathe on that thing, it basically gets a scratch on it. So basically gets a scratch on it. So I'm very excited to get it. I bought 3 albums yesterday and I pre-ordered one. So I'm excited to do that. I just canceled Netflix. I, unfortunately, with the SAVE Act coming into effect now, thank you, government, my student loan repayment process has changed, so I've had to be... I don't have to be, but I'm choosing to be a little bit stingier with some of my money. So I did cancel some of my subscriptions that I've had over time, including Discord Nitro. If y'all don't know, I've had Discord Nitro since 2021. They keep raising the price, and there's not really a huge benefit to have it. So I got rid of that. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I know. I'm much smarter with my money than I was when I was younger. Much smarter with it. One drink for every country in the park. That would be sick. Yeah, I've never been to Disney. I don't really have a... What up, Zoe? I don't really have an affinity to go to Disney. Nothing necessarily against it. It's just... I don't know, man. I don't know. An amusement park isn't really my spot. You know what I mean? Like, kind of getting lost, going on a hike or like a road trip is kind of like more my thing, I guess. But anybody can do whatever they want. Amusement parks, go on rides, see things. Disney is dog water, but Epcot... See, I've heard nothing but great things about Epcot, especially as you get older. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and you guys can drag me or diss me for whatever this take is. If I go to Epcot, I'm getting whatever badge it is that you get to skip all the lines for everything. I know it's a premium. I'm saving up for that premium, not dealing with any kind of lines in either Epcot, Disney, whatever it is. If I do ever have to go, I'm saving for it. I think it's like $1,200. Don't care. If I'm spending that much time, I'm going to enjoy as much time as I can. It ends up being worth it in the long run. Just my personal opinion. You're at the theme park. Brian is wiping his ass with poison oak. You were not the same. I am, nobody believes me when I say I'm not allergic to poison ivy. I've never, as many hikes and as many little adventures in the woods that I've been on, I've never had poison ivy, and I've literally been in the thick of it. In the thick of it like KSI. I have a Six Flags pass. I didn't even know Six Flags was still around. I'm going to be completely honest. There was a Six Flags in Massachusetts for a while, but I think it might have closed down. But I'm immune too. We're just built different, man. We're just built different. Never met anybody else. My brother is too. My brother is. So I don't know if it's like a gene thing or whatever. I'm at Disney right now. Megan, no, you hit your head, okay? I know that you think everything is like a fairy tale and you think everything's like an amusement park and everything's funny, but it's not. Like, you're seriously hurt and you need to be careful, okay? You're daydreaming again. The angel is back. Lord, lift her now. I'll see you in Valhalla. It's big here in Texas and Mexico too. Wait, there's one in Mexico? There's one in Mexico? That's crazy. Welcome in everybody on TikTok. I know some people are cycling in and out. Dude, is this the Grand Canyon? Megan ripping off my NASA badge? Yeah. Everybody's NASA badges are about to get removed. Atlanta? I've never been to Atlanta either. I would love to go there. I think I'd love to... Actually, if I ever go back to Chicago, I'm going to O Block, I've decided. Needs to be fired for not making it a PNG. Dude, it could have been Jamie. It's really, that's kind of like her line of work. Maybe maybe they'll replace it. They can't really replace it. You can't go to Atlanta, at least unless I'm out of the state. You don't live in Atlanta. You don't have to worry about that, Lobro. It's a big city. I have a coworker that lives like what's supposed to be a half an hour outside of Atlanta, and she said the traffic's so bad it takes her like 2 hours to get in and out of it. Oh. I would never be caught dead in Atlanta or the state of Georgia. All right. I don't want your germs in my vicinity. Bro, I know your snotty ass is not talking to me right now, dude. I know. Listen, am I affected by pollen? Yes. Yes. But I've never heard somebody more debilitated by allergies than Miss Amy March. Test, am I an astronaut? You are, dude. You're actually getting launched today. In just a little while. In just a little while. It's very exciting. Also, I don't even know if Tiff has allergies. I really have no idea. I just made bullshit. My fridge's ice maker sounds like distant gunfire. Is that gunfire, or is that just my fridge? Is that gunfire or my ice maker? Did somebody just fire a pistol? I do have allergies. I only developed allergies later in life, and I now know I have a taste of what everybody has been going through. Not to do that to ass. I thought my allergies were kicking my ass this year, but I think I had COVID. No, that's D's ass. Dude, it does stay rumbling. You're right. That's crazy. I'm never sure. You just never know in that, you know, whatever. I don't even know if you live in a suburb, to be completely honest with you. You just never know in that suburban neighborhood what's going to be going down. I'm convinced Emily had COVID the other day. I'm very lucky that I didn't, not the other day. I'm lucky that I didn't get sick. I don't know how I didn't, like in this apartment. Well, I do know. I overwashed my hands and basically stayed secluded in this room for an entire week. Should COVID 5 times? Dude, I don't know how she constantly gets sick. She must just like put her fingers in her mouth when she's eating something, like at work or at school or something. Like I don't know how it's been done. I don't know what happens. There's a new type of something going around. Everyone I know is sick. Knocking on wood. Get her in here. She's at work right now. She's working. She's working. COVID makes your immune system shit. Does it? I feel like I've had COVID a few times now, but I feel like I haven't gotten sick more. I ate some pizza cheese. I almost said pizza Z's. That's what I almost said. I ate some pizza cheese off the floor. My girlfriend told me that's why I got sick. Dude, if pizza cheese drops on the, like, hot, are you talking hot, like, melted pizza cheese that was on the floor? I'm not eating that. Dude, imagine how much hair is in that. Got COVID one time and it maybe, I felt like that the first time I had it, but, actually the second time was the worst by far. The second time was easily the worst that I had it. I actually felt like glass was in my throat. It weakens it the more you get it. I think I've had it 4 times. The last time I had it, it wasn't too bad. Again, I am vaccinated, so despite the rumors of this chat, I believe in vaccines and the technology of vaccines. Thank you. Are you immunized? I am. I will say, I will admit this. I'm overdue for a tetanus shot. No, wait, I got it. I forgot. I got it before I met Noelle. I'm good. I'm all caught up now. I'm all caught up. Most of my sense of, I lost my sense of smell the first time. Dude, that sucks. I definitely couldn't taste anything, but I was lucky and got it all back, which was nice. Put on some snow pants. I don't have them, so I'm actually about to leave this area. This is bullshit. This is baloney. This is Bologna. the craziest comment that I think has actually ever been typed in this chat. Actually, the craziest comment. I'm gonna read it aloud, just in case anybody doesn't have eyes or is choosing to not read it. I run a side business selling my unvaxxed semen. There you guys go. There you guys go. Yeah, there you guys go. When we got vaccinated, my parents tried to see if it turned us magnetic, and did it? Did you stick to the fridge, Haley? Be honest with yourself, okay? I need to know this answer before I go there. I need to know that if I, like, threw you into a refrigerator, if you would stick to it. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Guys, I might have to swap earbuds out to the, like, these actual... I have such sensitive little ears. But I'm naturally sticky. Okay. You and your sister have something in common. You guys are like frogs. You guys are like frogs. Just chuck you against the wall, you'll stick there. All right, yeah, I gotta hold on a second. I gotta switch these. I can't do this. I tried so hard. I just gotta get other earbuds apparently. Something actually comfortable. What up, Carly? Let's see. Testing. Okay, we're good. We're good. Back to gaming. All right, we're back. We're back to headphones. I just couldn't. I tried so hard. I've also entered the moist all day stage of the year. That sounds like a terrible season, man. I'm sorry you're going through that. Get some with smaller buds. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna get the ones that actually adjust. I got like the basic Apple ones that actually like came out with the iPod because I was like, oh, we'll fully go back in time. And I used to be able to wear them, but not anymore. Not anymore. I think I'm just a big baby now. It's a medical condition. I don't believe you. Fuck humidity. Guys, fuck, marry, kill, humidity, freezing cold, and guys, what's another feeling during this time of the year? Dude, why am I blanking? The rest of the year. The rest of the year. It's 80 in the house. Dude, you gotta throw that fan on or something like that. It's probably in the 70s here in the apartment right now. 3 types of weather. I'm just trying to think, like, dude, I see a Cody Rhodes logo on TikTok right now. How about rainy? We'll go with rainy. Yeah, rainy's good. Me personally, I'm gonna marry the rain. I think I'd rather have rain than either of the other two. I'm gonna go with the cold, and then after that, I'm gonna go with humidity. Fuck humidity altogether. Like, I really can't stand it. Kill the cold? Ah, man. Y'all really hate the cold that much? I think I'm just used to it. So it doesn't really bother me as much. Get out of here. I love the cold. I miss it. Does it not get too cold where you're at, Casey? During, like, even the winter season? Cold isn't as... I agree with you, Haley, especially, like... The hydration part is honestly the one that is the hardest for me to keep up with. Because when it's humid, people don't realize how fast they lose... or they get dehydrated. I feel like people don't typically recognize it as much. Keeps wrinkles at bay. Yeah, but if you think about it, doesn't the cold help tighten skin? Isn't that why people do the freezing cold gua sha? Oh, the rain. You know, I could see the rain not being the best option. If I didn't marry the rain, I would marry the cold. Oh, Megan, that's a great question. I don't know. I'm just learning about it. Okay, Emily keeps hers in the freezer. So I was making an assumption, and maybe this is completely on me and ignorant of me. I just assumed everybody put theirs in the freezer. But she puts hers in the freezer. The hell is gua sha? It's the thing that, like, people do to, like, drain out their, what is it, lymph nodes? Is that what it is? Like this? From bats? That's guano, dude. Shut up. I knew exactly what you were talking about. Freaking guano, dude. Guano. It helps with swelling if it's cold. Dude, I feel like whenever I use it, it beats my ass, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I feel like whenever I've only done it twice because I just wanted to try to see what it feels like. Dude, I feel like that thing beats my ass every time I feel like I got in a punt, like in a boxing match. Maybe I'm just doing it way too hard. Did you fuck with those little rollers? Should I go get it and show you guys? I don't even know how to use. I mean, you just do it like on like your bone. Yeah. There's like the oil and moisturizer. Emily does. She has some facial moisturizer that she uses. Yeah, you want me to go get? Well, I don't know where the moisturizer is, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not just gonna freezing cold gua sha my face. Then everyone's like, wait, Brian, you're supposed to use the oil. That's fair, Hannah. Yeah, that makes sense. And then raw dogged on the face. Dude, I don't know. I just like it because it feels good. I like the cold. What up, Ginger Shot Man? Shows all her products. Yeah, guys, let's do a get ready with me. Dude, Tiff, that's so funny. Said the same thing. Yeah, we're gonna do a get ready with me with all of Emily's supplies. I'll use the super goop. I'll use the super goop that I think Haley got her the super goop if I'm not mistaken. Oop, there we go. There's a nice shrine right there. All right, midair blood moon.
The blood moon rises
Once again. If you didn't get it for her, she definitely got it because you recommended it. Because I remember, dude, Emily always gasses Haley up on whatever her beauty products are. So, guys, if you ever need suggestions, apparently ask Haley. Definitely don't ask me. Definitely do not ask me, okay? Don't even think about it. So the test results for sun protection? Nope. Like Zoink Scoop. Haley doesn't use it anymore, man. Guys, what do you think the shrine's gonna be? Well, we haven't died yet. So shout out to the believers of anybody that got in on the prediction. But we'll probably do how many different... Well, I'm gonna level up once and then we're gonna start the Trials of the Sword again. So that way the prediction actually will probably come into place. Don't tell her though, I feel bad. Okay, I won't tell her. I won't tell her. Emily, if you end up watching this VOD when you go to sleep and you hear this, it's all a hallucination. You're actually dreaming it. It's not real. Not real. Anybody doing anything fun for Easter? We're not really doing anything. Noelle's not old enough to do anything fun, you know? Noelle, she can't even roll around on her own yet. So I think I was thinking about just going to like visit my parents or whatever. They're not even religious. I just figured I could just meet them because I have the day off. So I'm eating jelly beans. Very nice. I might get myself one of those little treats of the little Cadbury. Not the creamy egg. Those are good. I used to eat those when I was a kid. But the like the hardened, like the candied like chocolate ones. Trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. Oh, right. Hold on. Now where? Because this will launch me up if I do this the right way. I just forget where it is. Oh, is it in here? Hardened egg. Hardened egg. Light on fire. I got scammed. Y'all saw that. You guys saw that happen to me. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to have nothing on it. Okay, sick. The Falcon bu- Well, we got to take that, dude. 20 damage. Get rid of that. Y'all like hard-boiled eggs? Oh. Is it up here? Dude, I'm so confused. I feel like I'm blind right now. Oh. Hell. Hell yeah. Okay. I got a little nervous for a second. I was like, uh-oh. I used to eat 3 at once of those little, of the hard-boiled eggs. I just imagine them like puffing your cheek out like a little chipmunk or something. We're gonna have some penne alla vodka with salmon for dinner. Dude, that sounds so good. Penne alla vodka. Actually, I have some I have some penne in the cabinet. Maybe I'll have some later. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna save that for Friday. I'll save that for Friday night dinner. It's Friday night. What's up, everybody on TikTok? I think we're having pho for dinner. Dude, that sounds really good. I do enjoy some pho. Admittedly, I've only had a little bit. I'll expand on it soon. Okay, and then I know there... Ooh, that's really pretty. I know there's a tower over here somewhere. And there's also this, which I think unlocks a shrine. If you shoot that with one of the electric arrows, it should, I believe it unlocks something. And it should, yeah, it should be a shrine now that I think about it. What's over there? Went the wrong way. I muted for that one. I knew that one was going to be gnarly. No horse in this region, so I don't have any reason to go here. It fucks. Dude, oh, I forget what it was called. There was a pho. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. There was a place in Keene, New Hampshire. Oh, it was... So Keene is spelled K-E-E-N-E. And it was pho Keene Great. So anytime you would... Anybody that has a pho, or owns like a pho place, like they usually end up... I feel like they usually end up doing some kind of pun with it. But I always thought that one was pretty good. They included the city name too. But then the town forced them to change it. They're like, it's inappropriate. You can't do that. Okay? People can't just be advertising it as that. And I'm like, all right, man, whatever. I thought it was funny. Boo? That's what happened to comedy? That one doesn't hurt anyone. You know what I mean? That's not... How can that be offensive? These damn kids. Comedy is canceled. I also had salmon. It's the most popular fish in Norway. I feel like Norway and that whole Scandinavian Nordic region, most of their protein is off of fish, right? Like, fuck to the waitress. It's so funny. Dude, yeah, that you get like the white guy that's never like experienced any kind of like other, which is me, by the way, just so we're all aware, like I'm talking about me. The standard white guy that hasn't had like any other cuisine except like American or like Italian growing up, and you're like, yeah, how do I say this mumbo jumbo right here? How do I even begin to say this? Is it pronounced faux? Oh, we got to go there after. But we're going to the tower first. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody on TikTok? Hope you're all having a good day today. We are playing Breath of the Wild. We're looking to rank up just a little bit, and then we're going to move into the Trials of the Sword, which should be fun. I work 10-hour shifts 4 days a week, Wednesday to Saturday, and I have Easter Friday off, and I think I'll be sick this Saturday just to have a nice weekend. There you go, dude. Listen, man, there is nothing wrong with taking a mental health day, in my opinion. Take it when you need it. I took one last week. I had to. I just wasn't feeling great. So I was like, you know what? Feeling burnt out. I worked every single weekend this month. Not both days, but I did work every single weekend in March. Is this Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese? And then you got the ignorant old white man that's just like, yeah, this is all Chinese food to me. I'll have that Chinese fusion. Put a little sauce on it too. Except a lot of them just have like an old Boston accent. Hey, fucking, can I get some of that Chinese, please? Anytime they order anything, they just throw the F word in there just so that way they can make sure that they're serious about it. Chinese sushi. Some sushi. Run, Link! I'm scared. Guys, what time is the rocket launch today? Isn't it soon? Is it like 6:45 or something like that? Do you guys want to watch it? 9 p.m.? Did they move it back? I thought it was supposed to be like 6 something. The launch starts soon. Oh, okay. Surely I'm allowed to co-stream that, right? It's Twitch. Age of Attraction reunion is tonight. You're gonna miss a monumental... You're gonna miss a monumental launch for something you could record on your DVR. I thought it was 9 p.m. No, you're good, dude. I think something... Oh! I know what's happening at 9. We have that narcissistic psychopath of a president getting ready to announce either something incredibly also narcissistic or telling everybody that they're about to use ground invasion tactics in Iran. That's the time I had mine. You're good, dude. Don't even worry about it. Jimmy will copyright strike you. I believe it. I believe it, dude. She really would. No, I felt honored one day. I went in there and I typed during one of the streams at one point. And, I'm going to blast music because my mother will have it. I have differing opinions. I still think it's important to consume that stuff, even if you don't necessarily believe in it, just because I just think it's important to know. It's easy to read it in a news article, but to actually hear somebody talk with either such vitriol or be so completely delusional, I just think it's important to consume. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna probably end up watching it, and I fucking hate the guy, to be completely honest with you. No, I get it. I do. Especially him sitting in on the he sat in on the Supreme Court ruling that they had earlier, and they basically said you're so far out of line. Like, this is not, like, we're not doing this. Like, we're not getting rid of citizenship birthright. Do we have a bingo card for his speech? I don't even want to take a guess on what this man's going to say. I don't even want to gamble on it. Leave that to the real degenerates. Is important. I agree, Meowie. I agree. Because it's very easy to get twisted no matter what side of the coin you're on, you know? And his plate 12 times it was funny, but when you run a country, it's different. Yes. 100% agree. 100% agree. Guys, look at this, by the way. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Leave it to call, dude, Kalshi. That and Polymarket Literally gonna destroy the youth of this world. Oh, didn't mute. Thought I muted. My bad, y'all. Thought I muted. I really did. Give me that. And then I know... Pretty sure there's a shrine around here. Why ain't it beeping? Why no beep? Oh, there's one. Yeah, I did mark that. Okay. We'll go this way. Oh! I should mark that too. I didn't remember there was a Great Fairy Fountain right there. Okay, sick. And I'm pretty sure there's something down there too. Wait, maybe that was in Tears. I think that's in Tears of the Kingdom. I think that's in Tears of the Kingdom. I think it's like an abandoned thing of some sorts. Yeah, admittedly, I think I was... Oh, never mind. Never mind. How many drinks to get with a Great Fairy? 0, dude. They're hot as shit. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? They're thick as hell. they're little freaks. Seriously. Absolute freaks. Zero drinks is what it would take. But yeah, for the Artemis launch, I thought they were waiting for late evening to even night as if they need an emergency landing, they would... Oh, got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 6 something it's supposed to take off. Maybe we tune in and watch it if you guys want. We could take a brief intermission and watch it launch. Because I know, obviously, shout out to Jamie. Jamie, well, never mind. 18 minutes? Okay, maybe when we get down to like the 5-minute mark or something, we'll do live react content of the rocket launch. Becoming a React streamer. I'm in my React era. You guys can get some snackies. You guys can shake your little soda bottles. Dude, slaughtered that thing. Hell yeah. Yeah, there you go, Haley. There you go. Hell yeah. Haley's already getting her bottle all shaken. Down in Africa. All right, let's see. Let me pull this up. The weirdest thing is I heard of it, but it feels like it's overshadowed by everything else that's happening. Like Mission to the Moon isn't making news. Yeah, I know, man. I feel like it's not clickbaity enough for the news industry to like really pick up on it with all the things going on, which is like there is more important things to report on. It's something really cool, man. I don't know. I personally think it's important to highlight it. So maybe if Katy Perry was in there, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. Probably would. Yo, what up, Wanda? How are you doing today? Hope we're having a great day. What up, Wander? Feels like the travel. Ships. Dude, you know what the best thing I ever did was block that man on Twitter. I have not seen a single post from him in like 2 years. Isn't that great? Not a single one. And everyone's like, wait, blocks don't work on Twitter. No, blocks work unless you go to their profile. Dude, I've blocked so many people, including streamers, that I just don't care about their opinion. If it'll bring you peace, why not? It'll bring you peace. What up, Bev? How's it going? Hope Elon doesn't get to launch 1 million satellites into orbit and ruin the night sky forever. Yeah, that's a fair point. It's beverage. I believe my Twitter account was created in... Yo, thank you for liking the stream, Jess. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Hey! Oh! Panicking. Casey, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awfully timed. The edge of duality is damaged. Okay, well, if you voted
That
zero,
time again.
Wanda, thank you for the 29 months. Thank you for the both. Thank you both for the primes. What the hell? If you were a believer in zero, I apologize. However, if you believed in another number, you're still alive in this. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, maybe. No. Okay. Let's use this, and then we're gonna go with. Yeah, we'll use the shock ones. We'll use the shock ones. A 2000 Night Sky VR experience. Our world is crumbling. Is it crazy? I've never even touched a VR headset. Is that like uncommon these days? Yo, sounds good, Andrew. Thank you for chilling, man. Thanks for the lurk. By the way, if anybody's on TikTok and they want to enjoy some more of the community or more of the stream or whatever, I am also streaming on Twitch, just as a heads up. If that suits your fancy. And if you're not, then you can hang with us on TikTok too. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get out of here! What the hell? Casey, at the same time, can't you just ignore the Google search? Like, it's gonna do the AI Google search anyway, even if there's a blocker, so you might as well just ignore whatever the option at the top is, right? Like, even if it's blocking it for you, it's still, like, it's still happening. Terrible timing again. Oh. Scared. Don't think anyone gambled on 0 deaths. Guys, is Tiff like 3 minutes back right now? Or am I back? Parry it? No, dude. People's lives are dependent on this. Scared? Hold on. Megan's playing Pocopia. Dude, she doesn't even know what game she's on. If I was delayed, no, I'm kidding. Tiff, I'm kidding you. I'm teasing you. I don't even know if you were. I wasn't looking at chat that much. I am not shocked that nobody put 0. We're gonna be doing some pretty difficult stuff. How do you get a NASA badge? You have to watch the NASA stream for an hour. Whoa! Damn! There we go, dude. Yeah, you also get some emote with it, too. You also get some emote. I don't remember... What is it? Like, it's not even showing it for me. That's emojis, my emotes. Like, isn't it? Yeah, you get this one. NASA Sparkle. You get NASA Sparkle if you watch it, too. NASA freaking Sparkle. Back with steak and beer. I'm so jealous right now, dude. I would love a steak. I would love some steak. Maybe I'll cook some... Maybe I'll grill up some steak this weekend. Maybe I'll grill up some steak. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, it's the Guardian Sword. Just take that. Drop that. The Ancient Battle Axe. I was watching it on YouTube like a plebeian. Well, admittedly, YouTube definitely has a higher quality stream. You do just miss out on the other stuff. Also, Casey, I saw your message about the 11 minutes. Thank you. $4 a piece, crazy? Dude, you knew they were trying to get rid of that shit, huh? Yes. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Take advantage of it if you're just going to cook it right away. If you're just going to cook it right away. What's everybody's favorite side with steak? And even if you don't eat steak anymore and you used to eat steak, what was your favorite side with it? For me, personally, I gotta go with steak fries. I know, like, the potato is, like, usually the go-to, right? For, like, whatever you're gonna end up having with a steak. Dude, something about steak fries, they're just, dude, it's so goddamn good. Potato salad? Okay. Okay. I think my best friend would agree with you, too. I think he would agree with potato salad. Alex, the first time we met Megan, she basically spoon-fed him, like, an entire package of potato salad. What do you dip your steak fries in? Depends. I don't mind ketchup. I know some people don't really fuck with ketchup as much. Then there's also, what was it, fry sauce? I think, well, we used to do this mixture when I worked at a pizza place, and you took Grill Master sauce, and you did a little bit of ranch with it, and you would do that, and it would come out, and it would be, like, the best dipping sauce ever. It was the best, dude. It was really, really good. Mashed potatoes is good. Salad with blue cheese? Okay. Mashed potatoes are a baked tater. I can see that. Broccolis or fries or mashed potatoes. In case you can't just load 3 of them up here. No, I'm just kidding. They can be equal. T-minus 10 minutes. Got to be baked potatoes and green beans. I do love some green beans with steak. Green beans and steak. You know what I feel like is a little slept on? Like some carrots too. I like some carrots with my steak. I don't know why. I think it's because carrots can be just a little bit sweet on occasion, you know? But I fuck with some carrots. Hidden Valley Ranch is doo-doo ass. It is. And more people need to recognize this. Hidden Valley's terrible. But I digress. All right, y'all. We have a memory right here. So I'm going to hide my camera so y'all can watch this memory. Okay. Victoria, did I say hi to you yet? I'm pretty sure I did, right? Pretty sure I did. My bad if I haven't. But anyway, guys, here's the memory. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Tell me I'm the shit. I'm like, duh. Yeah, I have short-term memory loss from hitting my head on the toilet. Miss Cat, thank you for liking the stream on TikTok. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What up, Tara? I literally just got here. Okay, good. Thank you. Victoria, thanks for checking in.
Nothing. Just as I thought. It appears that this structure was designed to be exclusively accessed by the Sword's Chosen One. But designs can always be worked around. At least I hope. How do I get inside? I need to activate it somehow. I thought I made it clear that I'm not in need of an escort. It seems I'm the only one with a mind of my own. I, the person in question, am fine, regardless of the king's orders. Return to the castle and tell that to my father, please. stop following me.
Oh, friend zoned. Actually, not even that, dude. Far worse than that. Also, the friend zone doesn't exist. Okay. Yo, think of all the likes on TikTok. What the hell? We're up to 265 now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you. Wait, is this camera? It's not. Okay. That is my other webcam that I'm going to set up at some point for a little something. Excuse me. What up, Midgar? How are you doing today? Welcome everybody that just came in. Welcome everybody. What was that? Oh, thank you for the follow. What the hell? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the TikTok follow. So I can't say when it's gonna be go time. That's okay, Casey. Don't even worry about it. Oh, princess, Daddy has a gift for you. So, sorry about that. It's my bad, y'all. Midgar, what kind of I don't know, how should I phrase this? How should I phrase this, man? What kind of pants you got on right now, dude? This stamina bar is stressing me out. Why? Why, dude? Just get good. You know? Simple as that. Just get good. Stamina is like the least important thing in this game. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. I'm sure you're plenty good at this game. I got some comfy shorts on. I got some pajamas on right now. 3 full circles. I mean, I did too when I did like my full playthrough of it with like all the shrines and everything like that. But we're not doing it 100%. This is just like a nice casual playthrough. We are doing all the divine beasts, everything like that. And of course, we're doing the Trials of the Sword thanks to the sub goal. So thank you everybody who contributed to the Twitch sub goal. Very much appreciated. Which, by the way, as I mentioned earlier, if anybody's on TikTok and they use Twitch, I am also live on Twitch. It's full screen, has my camera, stuff like that. More features on there. But just giving it a shout. And if you want to hang out on TikTok, that's totally fine too, man. It's totally fine. I appreciate y'all chilling. All right, like, how long have you been working on it? It bothers me that you can only ever max either hearts or stamina. I know, right, Cat? It is kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, look at this hunk of meat, dude. Look at this hunk of meat. Oh, holy moly, a Hylian here? You must be tough as iron to survive the trip out this way. Boom, bam, golf. Well, are you in? No, I'm out on the golf right now, dude. I've got things to do. I've got things to do. What up, Moo? I think it's Moo Q or something like that. Wanted to 100% Breath of the Wild, but then I saw the amount of Korok seeds and almost threw up. Just wait till you see the amount in Tears of the Kingdom, dude. It's far worse. It's far worse. Hold on. I know there's a shrine in or around Korok Forest, so let's do that, and then we'll be able to upgrade something. Since Smash Ultimate came out, okay, I thought this was something you, like, actively have played on and off. That doesn't... In my opinion, you have finished your first playthrough, even if you didn't beat the game, because you haven't picked it up in a decade, man. Okay? You gave up on it. Face reveal on Twitch. It's true, yeah. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. No, this and Odyssey were my first games on the Switch. And I'm trying to think of the game that I bought after. Actually, it might have been Ultimate as well, and I'm terrible at Ultimate. What up, Jackie? Jackie Daytona. Has this game been out for 10 years? Pretty close. I think it came out in 2017. I'm pretty sure it was a launch title with it, right? And then Odyssey came out after. Next year, it'll be the 10-year anniversary, I believe. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Oh, is this that trial thing? The Lost Woods. Okay. I know. Justin, isn't it crazy? Actually nuts. Like how long it's been. I've told the story a few times. This is my new thing that I say. Y'all know I have a rotation of like sayings that I like to go through, right? I remember the day that I decided to go and get my Switch and I was like, you know what, man? Maybe Xbox and these sports games and these competitive FPS games just aren't worth it anymore. I remember I was playing NHL 14. Maybe it was 15. I don't know. I don't remember. No, it must have been later than that. It must have been like 2017. It must have been NHL like 17, something like that. And I remember the game was just so atrocious that I literally stopped playing with my friends, went to Walmart, bought a Switch along with Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. And I haven't really looked back. Like, I played Warzone and I still can play, like competitive Halo every once in a while, but I'm pretty much all set with the competitive stuff, man. Like, I'll grind some ranked playlists every now and then, but it's go time. Right now, we're in the middle of the Lost Woods. Oh, man. They said it's about to happen. I'm also so conflicted because, like, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just so scared. I'm so scared to stream it on Twitch. Pause your game. Yeah, but what if the people on TikTok don't want to watch it? TikTok, do you guys want to watch the rocket launch? You guys want to watch the rocket launch from NASA? All right, we'll watch it. We'll watch it. Yo, thank you for liking the live on TikTok. I appreciate you. Let's see. This timer's still on -10. Okay, if that starts moving, let me know. I'm not going to sit there and just wait because the timer is still sitting there. What the hell, Canary? Thank you for liking the thanks for liking the live. Spiky Frog and Canary. Isaac, welcome on in. Well, maybe we'll take a glimpse at it when it actually starts moving. You know what I mean? Yo, thank you for the follow. Thanks for the TikTok follow. Isaac, thank you for the live. Or, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate that. I spoke. They're about to start the clock again. Yeah, I kind of figured if they hadn't really like given an update on the actual time or anything like that. No, you're good, Casey. Don't even stress about it. Or you know what? Maybe you should. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe you should. But yeah, to anybody just tuning in, we're just looking for one last shrine to do. I love Hoopin', welcome in. We're looking for one last shrine to do, so that way... You know what? Do I have one marked? Not really. So that way I can upgrade... Did I not do this one? I went all the way there and I didn't even do it? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm looking for one last shrine just to upgrade my stats. And then we can go on to... Actually, you know what? Screw it, man. We're just gonna start it now. We're gonna do the Trials of the Sword now. We're going into the... I think it's the intermediate, the medium difficulty, whatever it is. We're gonna go in here and we're just gonna start it. It's time. No heart, no one thing of stamina upgrade is gonna help. No matter what we do at this level, so we'll see what happens. For my birthday, how was it so far? Isaac, you haven't played it before? Oh, in my opinion, it's a top 2 Zelda game of all time. If you like Zelda games, it is incredibly worth it, especially for if you have a Switch 2 and you're looking for the Switch 2 upgrade version. Highly recommend it. It is, in my opinion, it's a damn near perfect game. It's a damn near perfect game. It really is. Really, really enjoy it. I've beaten it 4 times already, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is my fifth playthrough. I did Master Mode. I've done the DLC. We're working on the DLC right now. My #1 Zelda game. Victoria, admittedly, I go back and forth between this game and Wind Waker. As much as I love Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is one of the, like, 3 games that made me fall in love with gaming in the first place. This one's just special. Wind Waker was finally like the age where I just comprehended gaming a little bit more, you know? Because Ocarina of Time came out in, what was it, 98? I was 6. So, like, I didn't fully understand what was going on, you know? Like, I did my best and I used a guide when I could. Maybe it was 97. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but by the time Wind Waker came out, I was fully invested in gaming and that like whole experience and everything like that. So it was really cool. They're removing the bridge. There must be something weather related going on. Wait, or is that a good thing? Like they're about to launch it? Because surely they would have walked off the bridge already, right? I played Tears of the Kingdom because I thought it was the first game and I thought Breath of the Wild was the second game. Oh. Well, you know what, dude? You don't have to have played Breath of the Wild to play Tears of the Kingdom either, so. They are seated. I don't know. I'm still debating going back and forth whether I'm going to watch it on stream or not. I think you know what? I'm just going to pull it up on the side. I'm not going to stream it. If you guys want to see it and have it, go watch it. But I'm going to have it up on the side. Admittedly, you better do it. Oh my God, she's fucking here. Okay, it's on. All right, it's on. All right, Jamie, my bad, dude. Jamie, aren't you working right now? What the hell's going on? All right, I changed it. All right, guys, if you're on TikTok, I apologize. We're watching the rocket launch real quick, okay? We're watching the rocket launch.
To flight levels because that
yeah, I know. I turned it up.
Is naturally boiling inside the tank.
TikTok, look at this. Jamie, that's fair.
We'll get the liquid oxygen tank a little later in the count.
Isaac, thank you for the follow.
Now the team is waiting for verification.
We'll get back to Breath of the Wild after.
The Artemis II crew could use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency. Let's listen in for that call.
Oh, wait, there's still 5 minutes left.
GLS verifies last
we'll watch
available.
And CDR, do you copy?
CDR copies, last available.
That's great news, and you heard the NTD verify that with the commander of the mission.
Okay.
GLS is go for FTS arm.
Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system.
What up, Paper?
So the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track. There's a brief built-in delay, so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts to safety first.
It's good, Jamie. Thank you for asking. I hope you've had a good day, too. We've all been in and out of the NASA stream. Right, y'all have been killing it, so good job. By the way, Isaac, if you have Twitch, I am also live on there. Just as a heads up, too. If you want like a full screen, I have like a camera and everything going. Just wanted to shout that out real quick, too. Otherwise, I'm going to stream on TikTok consistently now, so you'll get a lot of the Breath of the Wild playthrough and other games here, too. I almost put my NASA hat on today, but it's a little dirty, so I didn't put it on. It was my old workout hat. So I need to buy a new one. It's got like sweat marks and stuff on it.
Go for core stage APU start.
Core stage APU start. Those are auxiliary power units. High-speed turbines which provide pressure.
I'll buy you one. You don't have to do that. I will buy one. Trust me.
RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test.
By the way, Isaac, thank you for all the likes on TikTok. I really appreciate it.
This is what allows that
Very nice.
to happen.
What up, Trey? Trey, we're watching the rocket launch real quick. I hope you don't mind a little sidebar if you're tuning in for some Zelda.
Coming up in about 20 seconds, we're listening for go
20
for
seconds.
Purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core state engines.
Can you guys hear it okay?
Engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there.
Yes? Okay, good. I'll get Emily one too. That's very sweet. Thank you. Very, very kind.
Go for purge sequence 4.
What was that just fell off of it?
Through the milestones.
Some like ice or something like that? What up, Lumen? Lumen, welcome on in. We're just taking a quick sidebar for the rocket launch, if that's something you're into. Then we're going to get back to Breath of the Wild.
Vector control actuator test. This is a gimbling of the engines.
Oh, Jamie, that's what I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
There are 4 RS-25s, 3 of them Shuttle Heritage, 1 of them built from shuttle parts. And there you see them moving.
Zelda has rockets now. They do it Tears of the Kingdom. Isn't that kind of funny? But now it's here. Now it's here on TikTok and in Breath of the Wild.
Now we're
Booty shot.
moving the power from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket to internal, taking ground power away And now going to battery power.
By the way, yo, think of the like on TikTok. By the way, if anybody's on TikTok, there's an actual NASA employee in my chat right now. So I don't want to brag or anything like that, but they're actually we out here. We're out here like that.
The ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower
Who?
core stage
Dive Doll.
at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000
What up, Dara?
miles
Yo, thank you for the
away from
follow.
moon.
What the hell?
If all goes well,
Thanks for the TikTok
they will
follow.
fly by it in 6 days.
GLS is go for core stage to internal power.
All right, there's the
What up,
rocket's
Clipsy?
core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power.
Dude, they got to piss in their suit then. If they got to pee.
No more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries.
1 minute to launch. I know you guys can't see the time on TikTok. 1 minute until the launch.
If we had a hold.
You have such a cool voice. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yo, what up, Zach? Yeah, dude, we are watching. We're watching. But thank you, Lumen. I appreciate that.
1 minute.
Right
Dara,
now, the rocket
hello.
does not
Hello,
know
hello,
what
hello.
the
Thank you for all the
T0
likes,
is.
guys.
Coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground.
Yeah, we're
launch
watching.
sequencer
We're
to the
watching. We're
rocket's
watching
onboard
some history.
Autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground.
What's the ETA
Shortly
on
after
them
liftoff,
getting
Houston will
in the?
take
Isn't it's? I'm sure it's a
control
few
of the
days for the
rocket, and my
orbit.
colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
What's the ETA on them for they get into like the moon's orbit and everything like
Great
that?
call out. The
6
rocket is
okay,
on
that's
its
about.
own.
I was gonna say I thought it
4
was like a week,
explorers
maybe like
ready
2
to
weeks or
ride the
something like
most
that.
Powerful rocket
That's cool.
NASA has ever launched.
Zach, fun fact: Jamie works for NASA. Yes. So if you have any NASA questions, she might be able to help you out.
And here we go. 10, 9,
She did a whole TwitchCon panel and
7,
everything.
RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff.
Let's go.
The crew of
Oh!
Artemis 2
Oh, there we
now
go.
bound for the moon.
We got scared.
Humanity's next great voyage begins.
No, come back. Lift off.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around the moon.
Did you hear the people cheering saying "Wahoo"?
Integrity, AMT high.
AMT high.
On time, passing 30 seconds into the flights.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Passes the alternate MECO. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Look at the arc on that thing too. I do wonder, like, how deafening it actually is to hear the liftoff and the propulsion for like the actual
Mission elapsed
like
time,
booster. Like, it's got to be
passing
so
1 minute.
loud in person, right?
Execute.
On, Ponce de Leon.
What up, Justine?
Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce de Leon.
Have you the same?
Communication
Gotta be. I'll ask my coworkers. Yes, dude, it'd be sick to have some like raw audio. That is like, because this is clearly deafened out, you know.
Integrity
Yeah, that's
14
awesome,
miles
Zach.
in altitude,
Dude, Project Hail Mary.
traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
All right, yeah, we'll watch this. We'll watch this like a couple, maybe once they get like to the atmosphere, because I think it's what, like maybe like a few more minutes they actually get into like the atmosphere, something like that.
1 minute 50 seconds of mission.
And then we'll get
elapsed
back
time,
to
standing by for
Trials of
main
the-
engine
Trials of the
throttle
Sword.
down to 85%, ahead of solid rocket boosters.
Probably
separation
longer.
expected at the 2 minute 9
All right, we'll
second
watch it for a couple more minutes, and then I'll switch back, guys. I will switch back.
We see throttle down.
Oh, look at them, dude. They're all so proud. Are a lot of the people that they showed, like the family?
Separation. Main engines throttling up. Guidance converged.
Oh, all right, they fell off. There we go. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Look at that, dude.
Copy all, Stan.
Integrity, SM priming complete.
SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. Thrusters on Integrity and upper stage confirmed. confirmed in a ready state ahead of service module fairing separation.
It looks like a really bright star. At like with where it's at now, you know.
3 minutes into the flight, integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange. Now passing
That's
5
wild!
miles per hour.
Look how far away it is already. Yo, thank you for sharing the live, Lumen. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
By for launch abort system jettison.
Yeah, no speeding ticket.
Houston integrity, good last jettison, great view.
Let's go.
Copy jettison. Team Eco 8+02.
Look, you can see kind of like a little bit of like the trajectory.
And Houston has you loud and clear on Tidris at the Carmen line.
Outstanding, Stan. We have you the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks.
Okay.
GPS signals acquired after
Hell
last
yeah.
jettison, now working on internal checks to verify accuracy.
All right. It's gonna be hard to top that. All right, guys, but I'm getting back to Trials of the Sword. That was sick. I'm glad we took a moment to watch that. That was really, really cool. There's no way I'm ever gonna be able to top a rocket launch, okay? There's no way I'm gonna be able to top that. So we're going back to Trials of the Sword. Let me get back to work. Jamie, thank you for stopping in. I'm sure you've had a busy day, and I hope you can relax tonight. I don't know if you indulge in wine or anything like that, but maybe have a glass tonight. Maybe have a glass tonight and enjoy relaxing after. Thank you for all the likes on TikTok. What the hell? We're almost at 700. Maybe they're up here. Enemies got a lot of... Oh, wait. I'm just supposed to go over here. They're all dead. I didn't even realize. Oh, mixed with sugar? There we go. Have a rum and coke. Lumen's got the right idea, dude. Lumen's got the right idea. Yeah, Jamie did... I don't know if there's video of it, but Jamie and some of her team and actually some really talented science and space content creators on Twitch, they did a really cool panel at TwitchCon. And I hope that NASA and the government allow them to do it again. And if they do, then maybe I'll go back to TwitchCon. But as of right now, I'm not going back. Not solely because of that, but I feel like I've experienced what I need to, you know? At TwitchCon specifically. Take all the food we can get and any weapons that we see too. If anybody's not done the Trials of the Sword before, just so everybody's aware, you only get one life. Actually, you don't even get you get one shot. If you die as Link, then unfortunately you have to start over, which kind of sucks. It does kind of suck, but that's what makes it challenging. I think we're gonna try to save the food for right now. Where's that little goober? Oh, it's up here. Down here? Oh, here it is. Terrible shots, Brian. Come on, man. We'll take these and we'll do this. This is actually my favorite bow in the game. Not necessarily because of the power, but because of everything else that goes along with it. Like the depth perception, the aiming. What up, Unbearable? Does that arrow, did that survive? Nope. Oh, jeez. Wasting all my arrows. Gotta get out of there. Having the worst April Fool's Day today. Nothing's gonna help them, man. They're kind of a lost cause already. Nothing's helping them, bro. I was gonna say, I think that was the last one. I think it's only the two. What up, D-Walk? How are you doing today? Hope you're good, bro. Okay, so we have... which side was this on again? It's got to be the other side here. On, like, the... over to the right? Nope. Okay. Maybe this tower? This tower over here? I never remember where this one is. No clue. Literally no idea. All right, let me take a peek real quick before we just continuously fly around. Okay, so it opened. We got our stamina. Am I crazy? Where the hell is this thing? I could have sworn it was on one of the towers. Thank you for the TikTok likes. What the hell? Wait, it's just down there. Oh my god. It's just right here. There we go. All right, we got it. We got it. We got it. How fast does that rocket go? Like, it's got to go like... How many miles per hour? Well, if it's the orbit, it's got to be like 10,000 or something like that, right? What? Can you imagine going that fast? That's insane, dude. What the hell? Imagine you're just like, you know what, dude? Just a casual 18,000 miles per hour. That thing almost killed me. No. Not today, bro. Get out of here. Scared. Hold on a moment. I gotta regather myself. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, dude, I just realized I didn't even thank Jake for the 100 bits earlier. I said happy birthday to him, and I forgot to thank him for them. What a jackass, dude. what a jackass. All right, we're back to it. Full eyes, clear heart, can't lose. Wait, clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. I got it backwards, I think. Back to the middle trials. 2.6K? Who the hell is liking the stream right now? on TikTok. All right, here we go. Got to get back to where we were. Let's see how fast we can do this. I think the first time I did the middle trials, I'm pretty sure I did it first attempt. Like, the first time I ever did it. Obviously not right here. That was catastrophic. Okay. Dropped nothing. We'll check out the boxes after. By the way, the key on this specific level, try to make sure they don't fall off the edge. One of them did for me, because you won't get the weapons after. Like, they don't just spawn back up. So it is kind of important to make sure you don't hit them off the edge. Even though it's an easy way to take them out, like kill them, you don't really deal with, I don't know, the risk of like damage or whatever, but you do lose out on the weapons, which you kind of need for this game. Or for this trial, the Trials of the Sword. Yeah, I gotta make sure, I was talking to Emily about this, I gotta make sure I co-stream to TikTok every time I stream now. Just to like, I want to test out what that's kind of like, because I've never really streamed on TikTok all that much. But we met some pretty chill people on here today, so that's cool. Pretty sure if I hit that, that explodes, so I literally almost just lost my own run. Literally just by being a little careless. But yeah, what up, Thee? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day, dude. Hope you're having a great day. I was also thinking well, there's a couple things here. You look like you look like a launched rocket, to be honest. You know what, man? I'll take that. I'll take that. You know, you launch my rocket. You know what I if you catch what I'm saying, bro. I actually don't mind hitting this one off. He has a really good weapon. I'm not going to do that, actually, now that I see it. Yeah, the rocket launch was pretty sick, dude. We were watching it in here. Pretty cool to see. Jamie was actually just in here, too. So Jamie was providing little side commentary and everything. I will say, I know a bunch of people in the community have been reading Project Hail Mary. Okay. Okay. Does that lady never work? When she first got in here, I was like, Jamie, aren't you modding or something? And she's like, there's no modding 160,000 people. And I was like, all right, fair point. Fair point. Fair point at that, especially when it's like a mod team of 3 or something, if I'm not mistaken. Should raid Zeldid? Can I ask a question? Did you just come into my stream to ask me to end it so I can raid somebody else? You don't think that's a little weird, bro? You know what I mean? You don't think that's a little weird? You've been on Twitch for a while. You know better than that, man. You know better than that. You don't do that shit. The hell? No, and in fact, I can guarantee I'm probably never going to raid them now. Yeah, you need to end them to raid. It literally sends all of the viewers there, man. No, but I'm probably not gonna do that. But yeah, you need to end stream because you send your viewers there, dude. There's no when it's that size, dude, there's no modding. You just whatever happens. It's a free-for-all. It's probably a cesspool, and you just go into it knowing I do not know. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I would just say, I'm not upset, just so you know, I'm not upset. But I would say, if you did that in like any other chat, you'd probably be banned already. But we're pretty lenient, just as a heads up. I would just not do that, especially on Twitch. I don't take offense to it. Realistically, I thought it was amusing, but just as a heads up. I was here, insert flag though. That is wholesome. It reminds me of dude, Thee, don't even worry about it. You're good. Trust me. Like I said, if I was upset, you wouldn't be here still. I appreciate you. You've been here for a while, so it's all good.
What the dog doing?
What is the dog doing? It's a good ass question. Yeah, I gotta boot up the maybe next stream we'll do an hour or 10 hours randomly interrupted by such and such video. That'll be a good time. You guys always love that. Yo, Ozzy, thank you for liking the stream on TikTok. Sorry that I missed that. I apologize. I was focused on Trials of the Sword. What the hell? I didn't even know his ass was up here. If we're going to be completely candid. Uh-oh. Okay. Take out a decent one. Just take out this little... let's take out the broken, or the almost broken one. Nice. Okay. Not bad. We're on to the next one. So far we have 2 deaths during stream today. We have the first one in the Trials of the Sword, and we have one during the major test of strength. So, not terrible, not great. Would prefer 0, but that's all good. Let's see. Oh, there's some boxes over here. I bet these might have some food, maybe. Oh, food and ice arrows. Okay, hell yeah. What if Link died one more time? Haha, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that does not happen. What up, Alyssa? We got a guardian in here. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Oh, we got bombs. Oh my god. I'm so lucky right now. Oh my god. All you can do is laugh, man. All I can do is laugh. I could attempt the shield. Think of the likes on TikTok. What the hell? Still going crazy. I was gonna say, well, it wouldn't let me take it out for a moment. Yeah, I'm really focused on taking this bloke out right now. Kind of weird it's not looking at me. Some kind of glitch? What's going on with this thing? Okay, I mean, we'll take it. We will take it. I wouldn't be shocked if there's one of the little intermission areas after this. But I also wouldn't be shocked if there isn't one. Because I think that was only like round 3. Maybe. I'm actually curious. How many rounds are there in... There are... In the middle trials, there's 17 challenging... Okay. There are 60... So there's 17. There's 17. Okay. We are in for the long haul, y'all. This could be a long stream today. We might be here till past 9 p.m. My God. Might be a late stream today. Might be a late stream for you, boy. Okay, let's see. Give me this one. What do we got in here? Something good? Something good? Night Shield 40, dude! Hell yeah. And we're still doing all this damage. Or not necessarily damage, but we're still getting through all this with just the spiked Boko shield. That's sick. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Gotta stream until Orion rounds the moon. Only 240,000 miles of streaming. Yeah, dude, we got this. We got this. I have full faith. Okay. Where was the spot again? Oh, right down here. Yeah, 200. Guys, we'll do a subathon. Rocket ship subathon. How does that sound? NASA launch subathon. We stream until it reaches the moon. Oh, there is an intermission. Sick. Okay. I didn't think we were there yet. What up, Trina? How are you doing today? Let's see. Dive into this stuff first. The Falcon Bow. Finally, dude, I'm dressed. I have some pants. And a broadsword. All right, sick. All right, we got some pants, which gives us 3 armor. Dude, he's kind of... looks pretty good. Oh, I scared the fairy away again. I do this every time. Oh, no, it's still here, right? No, it flew away. Damn it. I always forget there's a fairy there. Damn, damn, damn. How'd that only get 1? La bomba. Okay. You're sitting here wondering to yourself, and you haven't seen me do this before, or you weren't here yesterday, and you're like, why the hell is this dude hitting the trees with bombs? You can actually eat the trees once you cook them, okay? It turns into a rock-hard food. It gives you exactly 1/4 of a heart. So, is it run-saving? Not exactly, but it can buy me some time on some of the damage that we do end up taking, which is pretty nice if we can save some of the other food that we do end up cooking. As mentioned earlier, you really only get... there's an arrow here. You only get what you get in each run. So, like, I did the beginning levels yesterday. None of those items transferred to what I'm doing today. So whatever I get in these middle runs right here, this is what we get. And if it breaks, it's gone. There's no repairing it, nothing like that. So I'm trying to save some of the better stuff. And I probably should have saved some of the bomb arrows, admittedly. But I was a little nervous of the Guardian.
Yep.
3 for 1. Where's this dude's shirt? I think I get a shirt in the next area after I complete the next area. Thank you again for all the TikTok likes. 5.7K. I don't even know who's doing them, but thank you so much. It doesn't tell me who's doing all of them, but it will tell me after. That's crazy. Hold all these. Oh yeah. Just don't forget your water. And then 1, 2, 3. Throw a chicken thigh in there. Acorn. We'll God damn it! I didn't mean to eat them! God! Fucker, dude. I cannot believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. Charles will throw a better fix. Link's fucked up teeth after from eating all this wood. I don't know if they're gonna do. What's up, Ed? How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one, man. It's good to see you. Okay, give me these. Pulled a muscle in my neck. Anyone want to come give me a massage? I'm gonna volunteer Tiff. Mighty meat and mushroom skewer. Okay. Oh, hey, hey, oh. Ah, home de la. 6,000 likes. Thanks for volunteering me. You're welcome. Right, and then we'll do one of these at a time. And we will have them just in case we need them. What up, Cooper? Yuck. Yucky. My tummy's rumbling. Hold on, I'm pulling up oops, one of my favorite Mario runners on the side. Just to have this, just to check in. World record contender, no big deal or anything. Okay, I just like to stay up to date on that. I hope he gets it. He's been grinding really hard. Okay. I'll do my best. See, guys? Now, I need somebody to do that for me. And I'm going to volunteer someone too. And you know who I'm going to pick? Arlek. Arlek, congratulations. You have the right to massage my neck and my shoulders if you so choose. How is it already 7? I keep forgetting I can skip that. All right, just 7 more. Just 7 more of this. It's midnight here. Load of bollocks. Do you have to work tomorrow? Dude, if I stayed up until midnight purposely, this still happens to me when I can't sleep. But if I did that purposely, I'd be so dead the next day. I don't have a packed schedule this week, which is good, but I do have some meetings tomorrow that I need to be attentive in. There we go. All right. I think we're on to the next region. Wait, are there eggs up here? I remember in one of these difficulties, I can't remember which one it is. There's eggs at the top of one of these. Easter break? We have Sunday off, which is nice. My team does. First ever work laptop? Let's go. I just struck a monster and throw on a remember who you are white boy vid and lock in when I don't get sleep. Oh man, I forgot about this one. Shit. Shit. Why did I grab the torch? Yeah. I don't drink monsters on weekdays anymore. I'm not built like that. I can't do it anymore. I used to. Why didn't I take the torch, man? Oh! Oh! All right, well, we're going to try it. We're going to try. We're just going to try to get through. Get away from me! Yeah, that is nice. Being able to work around, like, the school schedule and stuff. Oh, my God. Hold on, maybe I go over the... I gotta go this way. It's gotta be this way. Unless it's just fighting them? Because there's like 2 of these left. Okay, well... let's just do that then. Let's fight them. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Coming in hot. Goddamn. That was easier than I thought it was. There's one of these levels, just so y'all know, that's why I overthought it. One of those levels is, it's a maze. So obviously that can get a little bit difficult in the dark with all these things flying at you. So I thought that one was the maze. Okay. Let's do the check for eggs here, just in case. Nothing. Okay. All right. We looked at all of them. We're good to go on to the next one. Good to go on to the next one. I wish it told you. Oh, it'll tell me what level right here. So I gotta pay attention right here. Don't skip it. Is this the maze one? Floor 7 of 16. Okay. So we're almost at the halfway point. Once we actually beat floor 8, we'll be at the halfway point. Just getting there is not halfway. Unfortunately. So, let's go with the spear since we have some good distance right here. Let's do this. Back off, bro. He didn't have anything? Surely he did. Okay. All right, I'm scared. Where are they? Oh, there it is. I see his glowing green eyes. Okay. Oh, what the hell is that? Run, bro! Get out of there! You don't want this smoke, dude. You don't want this at all. And just panic wall climbed. I did, dude. I didn't know where I was going. I can't see anything. Couldn't see anything. Okay, well, there's plenty of weapons to choose from, at least, especially the fire arrows. Those are going to come in handy later. Definitely want the strengthened Lysel bow. I'm going to get rid of the axe for the spear. I do like the range of the attack for it, and it's also 12. So it'll be better. Gonna leave the torch. Gonna leave the torch. And then let's just see if there's any little Easter egg up here. Just in case they're hiding something. Nope. Egg? No egg. All right. We get through this. We're at the halfway point. I'm curious, did anybody gamble on 2 deaths? Ooh, somebody put 5K on 2 deaths. Okay. All right. I am curious to see who ends up winning this. Put the Fireblade away. That is a really good weapon, and I don't know why I have that out right now. All right, let's use... Not going to use the Boko Club. I think this one's the maze. I'm pretty sure this one's the maze. Rusty Broadsword. Nope, not taking that. We're gonna try to... Shut up! Oh! Strong one. We got a strong bloke. Ouch. I'm gonna probably heal soon, but I'm gonna try to avoid it as long as I can. Where is it? What's up here? This is crazy. I've never seen it go on this long. Absolutely insane. Yeah, we do have a strong one here. What do I get for dinner? Are you ordering out or are you making it? Ordering? Do you have kava? Kava's pretty good. I like kava. I highly recommend kava if you haven't had it. Or maybe, and if you have, then you already know, but it is good. Kava is very, very good. Okay. So we're finally... Rest in peace to the Boko Spike Shield. You served us well. We are going to... Okay, I dropped the Night Shield on accident. Drop that. Let's go with this. Equip that one. Arrows. Pizza. Pizza's never a bad option. I personally, if it was, I mean, it's still somewhat early. I'm pretty sure you're an hour behind me. If it's this late, I usually have something light. Like I usually have like a rice cake with like a little bit of peanut butter, something like that. What up, Funky Funk? All right, we're officially at the halfway point. We're doing well. We're doing well. We do have a death in here, but... Oh, come on, dude. I'm tired of the blind runs. I'm tired of the blind runs. Hold on. Okay, accidentally lowered TikTok. There we go. All right. What weapon do I have out? Too strong. I want to use the spear. If I end up using anything right. Oh, it's a guardian. Is it just a guardian though? Rusty shield, don't want that. Okay. No bomb arrows. We do have these. All right. These arrows are chunking this thing. Honestly, way easier. Well, the strength in Lysel bow really does help. That was a relief. All right. We're through 9 out of the 17 levels in the middle trials. right, let's take a peek for some weapons or arrows or literally anything. Okay. Oh, there's boxes over there. Okay. Gonna say, I thought I saw some at some point. Arrows and food friggin' everywhere, dude. All right, on to the next one. I don't... Well, hold on. Nope. There's an arrow right here, though. A couple of arrows, actually. All right, now we can move on. Now we're going on. What's that? Not good. Oh, there's a Hinox here. And I can't see shit. I don't know what level this thing is. I hope it's a red, because I think the red is the weakest. Oh, God. Okay. All right, so we'll do this. We're putting on our strong shit. Putting on our strong stuff right now. Maybe attack it initially from here. This thing throws through trees, so I'm really not stoked about this, if we're gonna be honest. It's a blue one. Okay. Sit your ass down somewhere. Something touched my foot. Hey! I'll be poor. I'll be poor, man. Dude, just resist buying them for now. Those cards are they're always going to be around. Who knows? They might even go down at some point too. Just because something I learned with collecting, man, and I'm sure you know this, just because you see it doesn't mean you have to buy it. You know? Glad I tanked that. Oh my god. Good lord. Okay. Well, at least we have some prepped meals, which is good. Okay. Some common at low price. Yeah, I need to start looking into the gym series stuff, like to find some of the common ones. I have most of the hollows. I think I'm just missing like 2 or 3. I'm not going to buy the hollows right now. Not for the prices that all of these scalpers or whoever are trying to sell them at. So maybe I can find some of the commons and try to like make a binder out of those. I do want this broadsword, so we're going to drop this. And we're good. Skyridge Weedle at 17? That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Yes, dude, little intermission. Floor 11. Oh, yeah, these count as floors. So it's technically... There's technically... What is it? 16 trials versus... like the number of floors. Because if there's 18 total floors and there's two that you don't compete in, that is kind of nice. Yes, thank you, Ed. Thank you so much. I wish I had a bottle to be able to like... Oh, wait, no, you just catch it anyway. So I don't even have to use it right away, which is good. But I'll have it. The Hylian Tunic. I don't even have that in the rest of the playthrough. Honestly, I don't really want the spear. I'm going to drop this. I don't have the axe anymore. Dude, I need to replay Twilight Princess on my own sometime. You got the badge? Let's go, dude. I need to play Twilight Princess on my own sometime because I don't remember a lot of it. I remember a lot of the beginning. I remember defeating it. I remember playing through it when I was a kid. But yeah, I do need to play through it. Fairy. Come here. I'd already scared it with the bomb. It's all good. I'm fully healed. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Goemon's Big Adventure. Hokkaido. Kudasai? Kudasai? Drop that. Smack that all on the floor. Ooh, don't forget the fishies either. Yeah, we're gonna cook some food before we move on. Fishies. Oh, this one's panicking. He's like, oh, oh. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Oh well, it's out of its misery. We're good. We're good. We're good. It died fast, I promise y'all. Wait, what happened to the other one? Did it get blown out somewhere? I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. Cook time. I'm not even gonna cook the wood. I mean, I have it. It's just 8 stacks. I might as well. I wasn't gonna do it honestly because it's kind of annoying, but it's here, so I might as well do it. Let's make a quick. I think is this a smoothie? Is that what this turns? No, platter of fruit. Simmered fruit. There we go. Let's just do it. It pays off for topping off some of the other hearts. Rock hard food. Dude, hearing rock hard food, this is gonna sound gross. It just reminds me of like when you bite into something. Like a rotisserie chicken. I don't know. I don't want to call anything out specifically, just in case anybody's having that. And it's like there's like a bone sticking in there. Nasty, dude. Nasty. Makes my skin crawl thinking about it. Yuck, I know, but it happens. It happens. I didn't want to be the one to bring it up. Had to be that guy. What the hell? I knew that was gonna hit me. God damn it! Damn it! Get out of the way, boyo! Alright, not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be, actually. Could have been a lot worse. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. What do we got in here? Arrows! Hell yeah. So whatever we used. Yo, Lumen, welcome back, bro. Welcome back. We're back to the middle trials. Back to the middle trials. What level are we on now? Let's see. We are on 13 out of 18 total. Or, excuse me, 17. 17 total. I think I said 8. I've been saying 18, but it's... But it's 17, I'm pretty sure. 1 through 17, so you technically play through 18 of them, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to use the Guardian Spear right now, actually. There's one hiding somewhere. Is it up top here, or is it around this corner? Y'all don't forget, taxes are due in like 2 weeks. I need to finish mine. Uh-oh, I know, man. It's fine. It's super easy. It's super easy. Honestly, the only annoying part is counting the Twitch stuff, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. It's just annoying to, like, have to input it. Could I easily not claim it? Maybe, but I would probably end up having to pay something. Worried about the brokerage I got this year? Like, did you hire someone to do your taxes? Maybe it's something worth looking into if you haven't yet. I will say I hired somebody one time and I paid almost as much as I got back, so I was a little unhappy. So I would definitely do your research. Do your due diligence before you decide on that. Sometimes it's worth it if it's really complicated, but... other times, they certainly try to fuck you. Also, the one time actually, I guess I technically hired somebody twice. The first time I did it, like, I hired them, and I ended up having to do, like, 3/4 of the work anyway. I'm like, what did I hire you for? And I'm not even saying that to be, like, an asshole or whatever, but it's like, what am I paying you for? Why am I paying for... I could have just done the whole thing. I did it for my own convenience. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do I want this? Drop that. Take the Guardian Sword. No. Take this, and then this one. There we go. There we go. Eat some of these. Okay. On to the next one. This should be 15, maybe? 15, 16, 15. Okay. 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 No, it's all good. Chill. This is what I was looking for. Okay. I did not get stopped by that thing. dead. There we go. And then switch to... Let's use one of these. Whew, very nice, dude. Hell yeah. All right, we're on to... I think the final 2 levels, if I'm not mistaken, on the middle trials. On the middle trials. So we're making up... We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. We'll keep these weapons. I'm fine with that. I don't remember what the last one is in this area, though. Admittedly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big dog. 3 arms! Hey. Okay. Let's go with the... maybe we save that... No, we have 2 of them, so I'll use that now. I'll use 1 of them now. Especially while my attack is boosted. Okay, hold on. It would have hit me right. I would not have dodged it the first time. It was definitely going to hit me. That's why I hit the Y button to hit them. Okay. Getting to the spicy part of it. The spicy part of it. I think it's 1 more round. I think it's 1 more. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, on to the next one. I'm pretty sure it's 17. Nervous! Oh, that's it! We did it! Dude, we got through the middle levels! Let's go! Dude, we fucking did it! Hell yeah, dude! I thought we had 1 more! Let's go! Let's go, dude. And then we go up here. So this is where we went up to for the beginning trials, right here. And then this will be the middle. And then eventually, when we complete it, we'll go up there. We'll go up there to Big Papa. But right now, we're just going right here. Just going right here. Of course, I'm not going to skip this cutscene. Yo, what up, Lou? How are you doing today? Lou, I hope you're having a great day. Hola, ¿cómo estás? What up, Cliff? How are you doing? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, now he's just telling me basically, You plug that puppy back in. We do the upgraded version. We're gonna hit you with the expert trials of the sword or whatever it is. Some great possible watching NASA stream. We watched it here. It was pretty dope. I might even watch some more of it later. I might watch some more of it a little bit later. Which, speaking of, Lou, you caught me at a bad time. I'm probably gonna call it right here, y'all. It's kind of the perfect time since we just finished the middle trials. I feel like this is the perfect spot to leave off on. You know what I mean? So we'll pick this up. When are we gonna pick this up? Next stream or the next time I stream? I'm sure we'll do like a little bit of this or something like that. So, or something like that. I said it again, huh? But let me toss a raid over to someone. Let's see, what are we playing? Thanks for stream. Of course, thank you guys for chilling with me. I do really, really appreciate it. Seriously. Let me toss it over to somebody in the... Actually, you know what, man? I'm not going to raid today. Because I'm just going to go eat. I need some dinner. I need some dins. If anybody's new here, join the Discord. There we go. Join the Discord. Subs to the YouTube. If you're on TikTok, which I'll end the TikTok stream now, follow on Twitch. I highly recommend it. I've been on Twitch a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. I like the Twitch streams. I enjoy them. Twitch is definitely my preferred platform of streaming. However, I'm going to end it over there. Thank you guys for chilling with me. 6,000 likes on TikTok and 6 follows. I got to do it more often over there. Got to do it more often. It's pretty fun. It's a nice little co-stream. But seriously, thank you guys for chilling with me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm seeing the Mario movie. So you're not going to see me unless I feel like doing like a Mario run after or something like that. Maybe I do that. Oh, before I go, I want to show you guys this. Hold on. Hopefully some of y'all are still here. This is my bottle, by the way. This is my bottle. I changed the gate on my Nintendo 64 controller. Right here, this used to be a solid gray. I don't have an example with me, do I? I do! This is what it used to look like. Without the stick. The stick is the base one. But it was a solid gray. It's not really focusing. There we go. And I changed it to this one. So this is kind of like, again, like a nice translucent kind of like color. Fits a lot more with the overall vibe of the controller, but something really cool about it. It has like slightly deeper angles, I believe. Or if they're not deeper, they're sharper. So the stick catches it a little bit more. I just realized the bottle was messing with the lighting for my camera that whole time, and I didn't even know. I'll just have to be conscious of that. But it catches the stick a little bit more. So you're able to hit certain angles on like that stick a little bit more consistently, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Listen, no matter what is set, I'm going to say this, okay? I'm saying this off camera. A few things. Number one, whatever is said at 9 p.m. by that fucking imbecile running this country right now, fuck Donald J. Trump, okay? Take care of yourselves. Self-care. Love each other, okay? I said this in Discord. It's an important time to look after the people that you love and the ones that love you. There are plenty of people out there who have fallen to the propaganda of what him and this administration have put forth. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people, and keep that in mind. Sometimes people not necessarily get lost along the way, but sometimes they fall to the machine, and all you can do is try to express your love that you can. And I know it's easier said than done, but just do the best you can. It's all any of us can do, and I'm always here if anybody needs to talk about it.